Making sure we are live on both places. Alrighty. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So I am going live via Facebook and Instagram. So if you see me looking back and forth, that is why. My name is Abriana, and I am the founder of Black Unicorn Creative. It's a company that helps equine entrepreneurs establish their digital hoofprint by growing their online community. So, I just wanted to come on today and start talking about my BU mindset framework because I think that it is really helpful for equine entrepreneurs that are looking to grow their business and they're having issues showing up online, showing up for their community, and converting online clients into or online visitors into actual clients. So, I'm going to do a series of videos talking about the mindset shifts that I had to go through to serve my clients better and to actually get some clarity on what it is I wanted to do and what Black Unicorn Creative was going to be. So, if you don't know much about me, I grew up in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I always wanted to be a veterinarian. Okay, that was the goal. There was nothing else after that, really. I was just going to work on animals all day. And after I graduated undergrad, vet school didn't happen. It didn't happen. So I said, oh, I'm going to get more experience and I'm going to, then I'm going to reapply. I never ended up reapplying. Okay. But I did gain a lot of experience. I spent my last 6 years at a corporate animal hospital, initially teching and learning the medicine and learning the, how a hospital works. And then I spent the last 3 to 4 years running the pet resort, learning how to run the business and growing the pet resort from like stagnant, just hardly had any clients to ending up being 27% of a $2 million animal hospital in revenue. Like, blew my mind. Okay. We worked through, like disease, we had outbreaks in the kennels because the dogs are dogs. So we managed to survive all of those things and become a fruitful part of the entire business. So August of this year, I decided to take the leap. I looked around and there was not anyone who I wanted to be. There wasn't anyone who I was like, yes, I'm going to work to be that person. It just wasn't there for me anymore. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pursue a business that helps the people that I'm the most passionate about. Throughout that entire time, because I, still had vet school on the brain, I was volunteering with equine entities. I was working for other horse businesses, other veterinarians. I mean, I've got experience with llamas and goats and alpacas and the whole shebang, right? I was out here working in these people's businesses and helping them grow, helping them execute. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do that for real. I'm going to do that. And so now that we're kind of in a global pandemic, I mean, not even kind of, like for real, we are. I said, I looked around and I was like, there are people out here struggling to stay in business and keep the momentum going because they weren't online and they're having issues transitioning and figuring out how to get online and be fruitful and run their business. So I looked around and I said, hey, like I can help with that. Like I have the skill set and I have the know-how of how equine businesses work, as well as the tech side of things to mesh the two together and teach people how they can do that effectively. So that is what Black Unicorn Creative does now. You know, it's a business that's had multiple transitions, and I can't say that it won't have another. I mean, I'm going through one right now, and you'll hear about that a little bit later. But I wanted to go ahead and kind of figure out what is it that my clients have the most trouble with. And it starts with mindset. That's how it started for me, and that's how it starts for a lot of people. Now, I created this mindset framework to kind of sit down and say, okay, what is it that I need to get to this goal, right? I didn't have any real goals after I decided I wasn't going to go to vet school. So I had to make new ones. Do you know how scary that is? To have to make new goals after you've graduated college? You know, I knew that I wanted to be in the animal industry. I knew I specifically wanted to be in the horse industry. And I knew that I wanted to help horse people. If I wasn't going to help horse people by doctoring their horses, I will help them by helping them run their business and helping them keep their pockets full so they can do whatever it is that they want to do. And I have some scary beliefs. Some horse people may not agree or feel like it's possible, but the sheer amount of things that I have said out loud and that have come to pass, I'm saying it because I know that this is a possibility, because everything that I have said has come to pass. So I don't think horse people should have to work in their business every single day. I don't think that working in your equine business should be a burden. I think you should be excited to do it. I think you should be excited to work with your clients. And if you have clients that you're not excited to worry about, they're not your ideal client, right? So I have some ideas. Like, I want to run a successful equine horse industry based business and not have to sign my life away to that. I want to enjoy it. I want to share it with people. I don't want it to be super overwhelming. And if it is overwhelming, I want to be excited about it. So that's what this mindset shift has helped me with. Okay. So the first part of the BU mindset, it is an acronym. So it is B, the letter B. And B stands for believe you can make a difference. So when you're transitioning in your business or you're transitioning in life, period, you honestly have to believe that this change is good. You have to believe that this change is going to be lucrative. You have to believe that it's going to be successful. You have to believe in yourself that you can deliver for the clients that you want. There's so much believing that you have to do that if you don't hit this part, if you kind of are like thrown into it or don't take the time to sit down and say, this is what is possible and this is what I can produce, then you are going to struggle in the long run. You're going to struggle to figure out why you're here. You're going to struggle to figure out who it is that you really want to work with. And your business is going to be hard. It really is. Y'all just watching this little, I've been watching this thing like bop around. Put that back in there. It doesn't want to stay. It's okay. Sheba does what she wants. Her name is Sheba. Anywho, back to the BU mindset. You have to believe that what it is you want to do is something that is attainable, and it's something that you yourself can do it. Not say, oh, I know that it's attainable because I saw someone else do it. No, it's attainable because you can do it. You might not do it the same way that they do. What they do may look beautiful and glamorous, and you feel like yours is not glamorous at all, but it's all a part of the journey, and you just have to make sure that your journey is yours and nobody else's. So believe that you can make a difference. Take a look around and say, what is the problem? You know, what problem is it that the people that I want to work with have, or the industry that I want to work in? What do they have? What problem do they have? Are you wanting to help, you know, adult riders get confidence on horseback? Okay, what is the problem that they have? Why don't they have confidence? Is it because they have had a fall in the past? Is it something that they have to work with? Is it trauma that they've had in the past on horseback? Is it they know that they don't feel strong? They don't feel strong in their core or in their legs, so they're not confident that they can do it? You know, you have to figure out, okay, what is the problem that they have, and break down that problem within a problem within a problem, and kind of get to the core and say, this is what I can help with. This is what I can do for you. This is the problem that you have. This is something that I can help you with if you hire me, pretty much. So I know the problem that my clients have. They're struggling to pay their bills, pay their staff, pay for, you know, materials to run their business, because they weren't expecting a global pandemic, and nobody was, right? I don't think anybody was expecting this. So they're trying to make this shift to online, but they're looking around and they're seeing everybody else with these beautiful curated timelines and the, you know, showing up every day, and they're just like, how do I get there? Or they put forth an effort for a couple of weeks and they just don't see a result. They don't know how to do it. They're not sure how to show up to build that online community that converts into customers and converts into dollars. So breaking that all the way down, they're not confident with optimizing their space on the internet. They might have websites that are out of date, and they say, okay, I'm scared to direct people to my website because my website sucks. So I'm trying to do a lot of stuff on social media, but I'm having to come up with all of these ideas and things like that because I didn't do it already on my website. So every problem has a problem within a problem, and you really have to get down deep in there and figure out the root of that problem so you can speak to people where they're at and discuss problems with them that they might not have known that they actually have. Look around, discover the problem that you can solve. Then observe how people are moving with that problem. You know, are they showing up kind of halfway, 50%? Are they, you know, offering lessons but canceling lessons, and, you know, they're not quite sure, or they're taking all the clients, like anybody that wants to learn how to ride a horse, anybody that wants to jump, y'all come on. You know, like, are they just taking in the whole gambit of people that are interested in their services? Are they struggling with people canceling on them? Are they struggling with people paying? What are these people with the problem struggling with that's tangible? And you can say, hey, I see you over there. You have this problem and you're struggling with it because I can see you doing these things. I can help you with that. The next thing is figure out what you are good at. What are you good at already? Are you, and it doesn't even have to be like a certification, like, yeah, I got a degree in animal science, I'm good at animal science. I got a degree in accounting, I'm good at accounting. No, it doesn't have to be that concrete. It can be, what are you good at? Are you good at communication? Are you good at empathizing with people? Are you good at showcasing ideas? Are you good at art? Are you good at theater? You know, what are the things that you are already good at that can help you help people with their problems? And then from that, we have to go ahead and nip in the bud. Once we say, what am I good at? What's the next question? What's the next question? Am I good at it? And am I good enough at it to help people? And that's where we know that we're going to reach another mindset block and say, okay, yeah, I'm good. But am I good enough? Like, am I good enough to charge people? If you have people coming to your inbox or stopping you while you're riding, or, you know, really asking you at any point in any fashion how to do something, you're good enough. You're good enough for somebody. You're good enough that you can if you have a response for them, you can package that information and sell it. Yeah, you're good enough. If someone's looking at you and saying, your seat is amazing. Like, how did you even develop a seat like that? Girl, thank you. Here, let's schedule a time to do a lesson. You know, this is my rate. Charge $65 an hour. I can really help you develop that seat, tighten your core, and ride better. That's it. You know, if people are asking you questions about how to do something, you can create a business, pretty much. I don't want to say it's that easy, but it's that simple. It's not easy, but it is a simple concept. So keep that in mind. But don't let yourself get into this vicious cycle of, oh, this is what I'm good at. Yes. I don't know if I'm good enough. Like, no. If you can find a problem and figure out how to fix it, and you have people asking you how to fix this problem, you're good enough. You are, for real. And then once you have gotten over that mindset block and you say, okay, all right, I'm good at this, I'm good enough to teach people this, you got to let that idea grow. You got to let it grow. You got to let it just take off. And honestly, I'm going to show y'all my notebook. I have a notebook. Let me show you. I have a notebook I write in so much I had to use some binder clips to hold pages because I was tired of skipping all these pages. But I mean, honestly, like, I write so much in here. Let me find the page. Like, this is the page that I wrote at 2 o'clock in the morning. Because I thought of all of the many ways that my clients could establish their online presence and establish their digital footprint. I did that at 2 o'clock in the morning because I said, okay, I'm good at this. Like, I'm good at the internet. I'm good at building websites. I'm good at showing up. I need to let this idea grow and just let it build and let it turn into something that I never even fathomed in the first place. You know, you can, I often think, I've been over the past few months between working with Saddle Up and Read and seeing how things have grown that way, going up to Maryland to pick up a truck that someone donated because they didn't need it anymore. a F450 donated because they didn't need it. And I looked around and I said, what is it that this person started off thinking? It was a gigantic barn. Gigantic. Like 4 barns, indoor arena, like huge, like on 100 acres in the middle of Maryland. It was fantastic. And I said, okay, this person said they wanted to start a lesson program. They wanted to show and compete with horses. And this is what it turned into. Bananas. So you have to give yourself permission to have an idea and make that thing take off like no other. And I know, because I'm in the horse industry, I know people will try to convince you that you cannot. Like, you can't grow a successful lesson program and enjoy your life, like, just because they're not doing it. Or you can't run a boarding facility and enjoy your life simply because they're not doing it. And you can't listen to that. Honestly. You can't. You can't. If I listen to all of the people that I researched when I was doing podcasts, and they said how hard it was to break into podcasting and nobody was ever listening to them and yada, yada, yada. If I listened to them, I wouldn't have started Young Black Equestrians, the podcast. And I wouldn't have now been an internationally known podcast. We wouldn't have developed a community of people around a vision of representation that we have for this industry. It wouldn't have happened if I listened to them. So, let your dreams, let your solutions be so much bigger. Allow yourself to have those large dreams and those large business ideas and those large thoughts that allow you to help people most effectively, because somebody needs it. Somebody needs what you have to offer. All of this, y'all, this is just the B. This is just the B in the BU mindset, okay? I will be going live again tomorrow to discuss the E. Super excited about that. But if you want more, or if you're looking for 33 ways, honestly, my list that I showed you, I made it pretty. I made it pretty for you to consume, because this right here, this was ugly. This is ugly. But I have a download now. I put it all together. I've been going through it in videos and stuff, and I'm about to record another one. But 33 ways to establish your digital hoof print. It's for equine entrepreneurs that want to grow their online presence and grow their online community. So head over to Instagram. It's the link in my bio. For y'all on Facebook, it is the link in the caption. And you can download the 33 ways to establish your digital hoof print today. If you have any questions, as always, shoot me a message, shoot me an email, let me know what you need, and stay tuned. Tomorrow, I'm going to go over the E. What's the E? The E is educate yourself. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.